Test 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Gonna start recording and go to main. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 8th grade junior high volleyball game. We are very sorry for the missed coverage of the 7th grade game. We were having some technical difficulties, but shout out to Dwayne Hewlett for providing us with another computer after our computer decided that it was not going to recognize any Wi-Fi networks or try to connect to them. So once again, we are very sorry for the missed coverage of the 7th grade game. I will give you a short recap here. The Cyclones won the 7th grade match in 2 games. The first game, I believe, was 25-9 in favor of West Prairie, and the second game was 25-15 in favor of West Prairie. Once again, very sorry for the missed coverage of the 7th grade game, but we're going to be here to cover the 8th grade game. We've got everything set up and working for this, so we will be able to get you some coverage. We're going to be starting here very soon. Both teams getting to the huddle with their coaches. I am Ethan Hunt. I'm joined here by my camerawoman, Maddie Calvert. And we're going to get this 8th grade game going for you here real soon. Once again, thank you for tuning in to TSSR Live, presented by MDH. Both teams taking the court here now. Let's zoom in. Going to be checking the rotations here. Make sure everything's in order for West Prairie on the court here to start the game. We've got 16, Callie Wright, 11, Lindsay Dunn, 5, Macy Powell, 23, Paige Kitch, 17, Natalie Moore, and 15, Belle Petty. Serve now coming by the Spartans. West Prairie not going to be able to return that one. Point for Bushnell. Score is 0-1 in favor of your VPC Spartans. Here comes the second serve. That serve, no good. Going to tie the game up here for the Cyclones. Score is 1-1. Belle Petty serving for the Cyclones. Nice diving attempt on the floor there. And Macy Powell is going to be in the net. Going to be another point for Bushnell here. And we've got some substitutions. Here for your Spartans. Score is 0-2. Here comes a serve from your BPC Spartans. West Prairie not able to return that one over the net. A nice serving job here by Ashlyn Purdon. Here comes the second serve from Purdon. Dunn to Petty to Moore in the middle. A nice hit. Tries to get saved by Purdon. She's not able to get that one, making your score 2-3 in favor of the Spartans. Here's Paige Kitch with the serve. Nice serve by Kitch. Tried to get returned by Kendra Ford. Ford not going to be able to get that one. And we're going to have a tie game here, 3-3. Once again, folks, very sorry for the missed coverage of the 7th grade game, but we are going to be covering this entire 8th grade game. Paige Kitch to Purdon. An ace there for Kitch. Score is 4-3. Purdon not able to get underneath that one. Paige Kitch doing a nice job from the service line here so far. Here comes the serve to Purdon once again. And coach is going to opt for a substitution here. We've got 13, Priscilla Brand, in for Purdon. And Kitch gonna be the next serve right to that exact same spot. Bushnell Prairie City not able to return that one over the net. A nice effort there by Abby Nelson, but not quite able to get to it. Score is now 6-3 in favor of the Cyclones. Paige Kitch. Once again, Bushnell not able to return that one. Paige Kitch continuing from the service line here, doing a nice job. Another serve for Kitch. Back row. That one, Katie English, not going to be able to get that one. Back to her team. It's going to fly out of bounds. Now 8-3 in favor of the Cyclones. Kitch once again. Little miscommunication there from Bushnell. Looks like Audrey Hood was in the vicinity. Here comes the next serve from Kitch. Hard to the back row and off the fingertips of Kendra Ford. West Prairie now leading 10-7. And the Bushnell coach is going to take a timeout here. Talk to her team about what's going on so far. Once again, you're listening to TSSR Live, presented by MDH. The Bushnell Banking Center. Bushnell Banking Center is located on 360 South Green Street in Bushnell. It offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank of friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC. Once again, thanks for tuning in to the game here on TSSR Live. Score is 10-3 in favor of the Cyclones. Coming out of a timeout here called by the Spartans coach. Talking to her team, that's Haley Rodefer. Here comes a serve by Kitch. Kitch to English, not able to return that one. Another point for West Prairie. 11-3, West Prairie leads by 8 here. Kitch, another serve here coming up. Nice serve. Hard to the back row. Bushnell is able to return this one. It's Kitch to Petty. Running effort by Dunn, not able to get to it in time. Making your score now 11-4 in favor of the Cyclones. Still hosting a 7-point lead. Serving now is 34, Callie Kramer. That serve by Kramer, not going to make it over the net. Going to be another point for West Prairie. 17, Natalie Moore back to serve now for the Cyclones. They have an 8-point lead here in game 1 of the 8th grade match. Bushnell gets that one over the net. A nice job by Abby Nelson. Back to serve. 27, that's Audrey Hood for the Spartans. Kitch to Petty. Back to Kitch for the third hit. A miscommunication there as the Cyclones find a hole in the middle of the Spartans' defense. Here comes a serve by Powell. Back to the back row. That's Hood. To Ford. Ford not able to get to it in time. Another point for West Prairie. West Prairie now leading this match by 9. Here comes the serve by Powell. Hard to the back row. Nice job by Ford there. A miscommunication on West Prairie's part between 17, Natalie Moore, and 5, Macy Powell. Drew Snyder, head coach of the Cyclones, is going to call a timeout to talk to his team about that one. West Prairie here with the lead, 14-5 against Bushnell Prairie City. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Speaking of MDH, McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Spartan and Cyclone student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. Once again, your score is 14-6 here in Scioto. West Prairie sporting an 8-point lead over the Spartans. Gonna come out of this timeout with the serve belonging to the Spartans. Back to serve for the Spartans is .48, who I do not have here on my roster. Gonna make some substitutions now, including a number of players for the Spartans. Here comes Dunn with the serve. Bushnell not able to return that one. A nice serve by Lindsey Dunn, making your score 16-6. West Prairie now lead by 10. Here's 11. That's Dunn once again with the serve. Nice hard serve to the middle of the floor. Not able to return that one is 18. It looks like Chloe Stone King there. Tried to make a play. Couldn't quite get it. West Prairie now up 17-6, up 11. Here's Dunn. Hard to the back row. That one's going to be barely out on the left side. Point to BPC. Kendra Ford now serving for the Spartans. Powell to Petty to Wright. Nice hit by Wright to the middle of the Spartans defense. Not able to return that one. West Prairie now lead by 11. Here's 16 for West Prairie. Callie Wright. Nice hard serve to the back row. Once again, that's Chloe Stone King trying to make a play on that one. A nice effort by her. Not going to be able to get there in time, however. Score is now 19-7. West Prairie lead by 12. Here's Wright again. Over the head of the Spartans defense. That's going to be out of bounds. West Prairie now 19-8 lead the Spartans. Back serving is Abby Nelson. Nelson to Kitch. Back to Petty, back to Kitch. A nice hard hit to the middle of the Bushnell Prairie City defense. Not able to be returned there. West Prairie now ahead 20-8. Back to serve now for the Cyclones is Petty. A nice save there by Hood. Petty back to Moore. Moore making a play at the net. A nice little tip there over the net. Finds Bushnell unsuspecting. And West Prairie's going to score again. Now in for the Spartans is Malia Hendricks. 15, Bell Petty serving for the Cyclones. Back over the net by 4. Here's Dunn to Petty to Powell. A nice hit by Powell, not able to be returned by the Bushnell defense. Score is now 22-8 in favor of these Cyclones. Here's Petty once again. Back to Ford. A nice effort there by Nelson. She's unable to get to it. And West Prairie now takes the lead 23-8. West Prairie needs 2 to win this first match here. That serve by Petty gonna fly out of bounds. Another point for the Spartans here. Now subbing in is Ashley Purdon and Katie English back here into the game. Dunn to Petty to Moore. Moore hard to the back row. That one's going to be in. Looks like it hit the line. It's going to be in for West Prairie. Score now 24-9. Coach Snyder didn't realize that hit was in. Here's a serve by Kitch. Kitch able to find an empty hole there in the Bushnell defense, and West Prairie is going to take this game 25-9. Nice job by West Prairie there. Once again, you're tuning in to TSSR Live, presented by MDH.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance
in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
Well, we were camping, and then I got a phone call from my neighbor and said that we got hit by a storm. He said, "You better come home because there's no roof." He said, "I look up and see the sky." He didn't know what you were going to do, where you're going to go, but Country Financial took care of us.
We anticipate something that we hope never happens, but when it happens, we are there to make good on our promise.
All right, and we're back here in Scioto. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in here to TSSR Game Time Live. We just finished up with the first game of the 8th grade match. West Prairie took that one 25-9. Nice job there by the Cyclones. Particularly nice job from a couple of players on the service line for West Prairie, including Paige Kitch, Belle Petty, and Natalie Moore. Second game getting started here real soon. About a minute left. Once again, just like to apologize for the missed coverage of the 7th grade game. We were having some technical difficulties with the computer, but we are thankful and glad that you are able to join us here for the 8th grade game. Both teams talking it over with their coaches on where they need to improve, what they need to focus on here in game number 2. That's Coach Haley Rotifer for your Spartans and Coach Drew Snyder for your Cyclones. I actually was in the same graduating class as Haley Rotifer, so it's nice to see her coaching. I didn't realize she was the junior high coach here for Bushnell. Going to be West Prairie serve here to start off the second game. 15, Belle Petty back for the Cyclones to start this game off. Nice hard serve to the back row. Nice save by Audrey Hood, but Kendra Ford not able to get that one back over the net. Score going to be 1-0 in favor of the Cyclones. Here's a second serve by Petty to Ford. Over the net, Done right. Powell trying to get to it. Can't quite make it there in time. Score is going to be tied at 1 now here in Scioto. Back to serve now for the Spartans is 25. That's Abby Nelson. Abby Nelson, a nice hard serve, but just a bit outside to the right. That serve going to be out of bounds. Another point for West Prairie, 2-1. Now serving is Kitch. Kitch to Brandt. Back over the net by Ford. Here's a set by Petty. Natalie Moore. Nice hit. Finding the middle of the Bushnell defense. And West Prairie now going to go up 3-1. And here comes the serve by Kitch. To Hood. Nelson almost makes a basket on the side of the court and is re-demonstrating her little spin move there on the court. Unfortunately, not able to return that one for the Spartans. West Prairie now leads 4-1. Another serve by Kitch. Here's Nelson with a nice tip over the net. Back to Petty, back over the net. Here's Petty to Moore. Moore to Ford. Ford, that one's going to bounce off her hands the wrong way. And West Prairie is going to take a lead 5-1 here now in game 2 of the 8th grade match. Here is Kitch. Not going to be returned by Brandt there. Another point for West Prairie. They now lead 6-1. Another serve by Kitch to the back row, Ford. Here's Moore to Petty to Powell. Nice little combo there. We've got a good rally going. Here's Petty back to Dunn. Dunn, a nice hard hit, but it's going to be a bit too hard as it flies out the back. Out of bounds is going to be now 7-2 in favor of West Prairie. Bushnell now with 2. Here comes Katie English. Serve by Sierra, a little short. Another point for West Prairie. Score is now, should be 8-2. Here's Moore with the serve. And jumping for the Cyclones is 16, Callie Wright. She's going to be in the net. And point is going to go to the Spartans. Spartans now serving. Here is Callie. Callie Kramer. Petty, a nice set over the net. Saved by Hood. A nice attempt there by Lieb. Not able to get to it in time. Just fixing a scoring issue on the clock here. Now served by Macy Powell. Powell over the net. Back row to Lieb. And Kramer's going to try and save that one. Can't quite get to it, though. Scores now 9-3. West Prairie lead by 6. Powell once again from the service line. Deep serve. Going to be tipped off the hands of Hood. And Coach Rodefer is going to call another timeout to talk this one over with her team. Once again, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH and also Hensley Grain. Hensley Grain in rural Bushnell has a long family history, taking an active role in the Bushnell Prairie City School District, and especially Spartan athletics. Good luck, Spartans, in 2021, and enjoy this shortened athletic campaign. Once again, very thankful for you tuning into TSSR Game Time Live and the fact that students are able to play sports this season, even though they have to wear their masks, take mask timeouts, aren't able to switch sides of the court. we're very thankful to have a season and to let our athletes play. Here's a serve by Powell. Hood with the set to English. A nice hit over the net. And Petty trying to tip that one over. Tips it right into the net. And score is now going to be 10-4 in favor of the Cyclones. Subbing into the game now is 26 for the Spartans. That is Alexis Goller. Here's the serve by Hood. Powell over the net to English. Dunn trying to save that one. Not able to save that one. Bushnell Prairie City coming back. Now 10-5. West Prairie Sport only a 5-point lead. Here's the second serve by Hood. Kitch to Petty. Back to Kitch. And Callie Kramer going to try and return that one. Not going to be able to get under it in time. West Prairie going to serve here now. And that's number 11, Lindsey Dunn, to serve for the Cyclones. Nice hard serve to Hood. Here's Dunn to Petty to Wright. Wright, a nice hit there to the back middle. Callie Kramer not able to return that one. West Prairie is going to serve here again. Score is 12-5. Here comes Dunn. Kramer diving on the floor that time, but Abby Nelson going to hit the pole on the net here. That's going to be out of bounds. And another point for West Prairie. West Prairie now lead by 8. Here's Dunn. Nice serve to Kramer. Kramer not able to return that one. West Prairie now lead by 9. Score is 14-5. And in the game for the first time, we have 29, Alicia Myers. She's going to see what she can do against Dunn's serve here. That serve going to fly out of bounds, though. Another point for the Spartans. Score is now 14-6. As we have Priscilla Brandt coming back in now for Katie English. And Brandt is going to serve. For your Spartans here comes the first serve. Kitch to Petty, back to Kitch. That hit gonna be out of bounds. Score is now 14-7. West Prairie doubling the score of the Spartans. Here's Brandt again with the serve. That serve gonna be short and gonna score another point there for West Prairie. Back to serve now is Callie Wright. Hard serve by Wright, gonna fly out the back. That's gonna be out. Score is now 15-8 in favor of the Cyclones. Here's the serve by Ford. Dunn returns it to Powell to Kitch. A nice running effort. Back to Dunn. Here's Petty now to Kitch once again, but she's not going to be able to get there in time to get that one over the net. Score is now 15-9. West Prairie lead by 6. Here's Dunn to Petty. Back over the net to Dunn to Petty to Moore. Moore, a nice hit, finding the middle of the Spartans' defense. And now back to serve for the Cyclones is Petty. Petty to Ford, or to Hood. Back over the net. Dunn. Returned by the Spartans. Here's Petty with the set. Hood. Back to Nelson. A nice little rally we've got going here. Petty tries to get the set to Kitch, and she's not going to be able to get it in time. And the Spartans are going to score another point here. Score is now 16-10. Back to serve for the Spartans is 25, Abby Nelson. Abby gonna let the first serve drop there. She said, I don't like that one. Second serve here from Nelson. A nice serve. Kitch, Petty, done. Not able to save that one. Caught the Cyclones off guard there a little bit. Here comes the second serve from Nelson. Off the fingertips of Powell. She's not going to be able to get that one. And score is now 16-12. After being down 8 just a minute ago, the Spartans have now crawled their way and cut that lead in half. They now only trail by 4. Nelson here with the serve. Going to let that one drop. That one gonna count for West Prairie. Score is 17-12 now. West Prairie lead by 5. A nice serve by Kitch. I'm not quite sure what happened there on the last play. Couldn't quite see what the call was, but West Prairie now ahead by 6. Score is 18-12. Here's Kitch once again to Hood, to Nelson. Nelson put a nice effort there as she dives on the floor to try and save that one. Score is now 19-12. West Prairie lead by 7. Kitch, a nice serve over the net to Brandt. She's not going to be able to get to that one in time, though. West Prairie now lead by 8. Second serve by Kitch. Hood not able to return that one. Cyclones here now with a comfortable 9-point lead in game 2 of the 8th grade match. Here's Kitch to Ford. That's going to be out of bounds. West Prairie now leads by 10. And another timeout here called by Coach Rodefer. Score is 12-22 in favor of the Cyclones here in game number 2 of the 8th grade match. Once again, like to thank you for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by M&B Furniture. Bushnell's only furniture store will be celebrating its 60th anniversary in June. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers top-notch customer service, free delivery within 40 miles, and the best home appliance repair in the area. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish the old one, stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mandbfurniturinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. That's M&B Furniture in Bushnell. Getting back to the action here in Scioto, it's Kitch with the serve to Hood. Not able to return that one. West Prairie now 23-12. They lead by 11. And only need 2 points to win here this second game. Let's see if Kitch can do it. Kitch to Hood, to Ford, back over the net. Here's Dunn, Petty, and Powell. A nice hit. A nice effort there by Bushnell, trying to save that one with all their might. They are unable to, however. And West Prairie is going to go up 24-12 now. This could be the last point of the game as Kitch serves it hard, and it's tipped out of bounds. That's going to be the game here, folks. West Prairie takes it in 2 in the 8th grade match after taking it in 2 in the 7th grade match. Score was 25-12. Nice job by both teams, but West Prairie is going to come out on top. Once again, I'd like to thank you for joining us on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.